Well, it is HBCU Sunday. One of the favorite times of year, we get an opportunity to really highlight the culture of black colleges and universities and how impactful they are in the life and the culture of our community. So today we want to take a few moments just to talk to a few people who have gone to some HBCUs, hear a little bit about their experiences. So let's start with Ashley and Olivia, Howard University and Fisk University. Yeah. Would y'all tell us a little bit about how the HBCU culture, the lived experience, helped to shape your life?
Okay, I'll start. It shaped my life in a way that I was able to be in community with people not just of the same color, but just people who lived the same type of life that I did, and just like-minded people, and then just being able to enjoy the culture with people that knew and could identify with me. Coming from, born and raised here in Houston, I came from a community that was predominantly Black and Hispanic. However, to have that pride and be taught that from day one with like-minded and people that looked like me was great and helped me shape my culture.
And likewise, I didn't start at an HBCU. I went to undergrad at a PWI, and I say that I didn't know I was holding my breath till I got to Howard. So when I got there, I saw myself and the different kinds of myself there, and that's why it really impacted me.
Yeah. Well, it is homecoming season, and there's nothing like homecoming at an HBCU. If you are undecided, or if your kids, you're trying to get them to go to an HBCU and they're undecided, take them to homecoming, it's a wrap, all right? Once they get on the yard, it's a wrap. Chip, tell us a little bit about kind of what makes that culture and why is it so important?
Homecoming is a family reunion. You get to see people who you were in school with. Pastor, I just thought about it. I have friends that in about 2 years, we'll be knowing each other for 40 years. Wow. And to be able to see those people and then to be able to see their children and be able to share the stories is just that feeling to where if you doubted that you made it, when you look at the people around you, you made it.
You know, it's interesting because for some who may not know, I went to Morehouse College. I don't talk about that a lot. I don't say that a lot, but I just wanted to. Here's the interesting thing. I remember when I first made the declaration in my town that I was going to an HBCU, one of the biggest pushbacks I got was, it's not going to prepare you. Wow. It's not the real world. But I have found that to be so totally different. Olivia, tell us a little bit about how it has helped shape you and prepare you for your professional life.
Absolutely. If you've been to an HBCU, you know sometimes you get there and things aren't always like you thought they were going to be. It's not always cut and dry, and so it teaches you to be persistent. It teaches you to be organized. It teaches you all of the things professionally that you're going to need in the real world. So I'm appreciative of that. But yeah, you just learn some things in an HBCU that you just will not learn anywhere else. And then not only that, just even as an African-American female, it taught me to be able to be better than the next. There you go. You know, you have the people that were encouraging you to be better than your counterparts that you're going to be with when you go out into the workplace. And so the HBCU really shaped that for me and empowered me to be the strong woman that I know I could be in the workplace.
Yeah, listen, absolutely. If you can make it an HBCU, you can make it anywhere in the world. You know what, Olivia, this generation is so spoiled because they register online.
Right.
You ain't never had to stand in line for 5 hours wrapped around the building, only to get to the front and be told you need to go to financial aid.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of shout when you financially clear.
It's a different kind of shout, you know? They're so spoiled now. But when you can do that and you can make it through cafeteria life at an HBCU, you good. Yes. Same for you, Ashley. How has it prepared you professionally, spiritually?
Well, Howard prepared me for my pivot. I went there with a different career in mind, and when that change came, because my health changed, they made sure that not only did I complete one phase, I was prepared for the next phase. And they gave me the foundation, actually it's with Springboard, to get me to my next career.
Yeah. It's often said that, you know, HBCUs, we care about you as a person, as an individual. I think it was W.E.B. Du Bois in Souls of Black Folk who said that the responsibility of the Negro College is to not just train great minds, but men and women. And I think that we accomplished that. There's so many great graduates that we know of HBCUs. And then once we get out, you see HBCUs have this real deep sense of pride. What responsibility do we have as supporters of HBCUs once we get out the doors? Jim?
I think, first of all, our biggest responsibility is to not only give back, but to share the message that we're necessary. We are the embodiment of what it means to stand on Black pride. We make sure that everybody who we come in contact with knows that our presence in this place has a meaning and purpose. And that happens because of where we've come from. And so it becomes our job to share that legacy with everybody who we come in contact with to get them to understand, yes, we may not have 200,000 in a stadium, but it's 300,000 watching this game from somewhere because we are too Black, too strong.
Olivia, I'm going to pivot and ask this one to you, because when we talk now about the future of the HBCUs and the Black church and our community, what is our responsibility going forward to keep our HBCUs strong?
Our responsibility as the Black church is to make sure that we're spiritually grounded and that we don't forget where we came from. And we, as the church, have to make sure that we are partnering with the colleges and universities, partnering with the students and pulling them to the side and telling them, hey, you know, with God, anything is possible. We know that real challenges are going to come up in your matriculation through college, and the church has to be there to carry them through. And then not only that, the colleges and universities are the pipeline to the church as well. And so if we're looking to keep the church alive, then we have to make sure that we're connected spiritually, but then we're also connected at the heart with colleges and universities.
Yeah. It's our responsibility to make sure that the legacy of HBCUs continues on for the next generation. Would y'all give it up? Help me to celebrate these HBCU grads. Thank y'all so much. Thank you.